Hey guys, I am filming a new stuff video for a couple Sephora things. They're all new Kat Von D products, which I was excited to get. And one of them isn't here because it arrived smashed because I ordered it instead of getting it from the store. So I had to send it back, and they're gonna send me a new one. But I got 3 of the Shade Shifter eyeshadows, and the one in Devotion is the one that's kind of orangey and shifts to green, and that is the one that broke. So I have On the Road. They come in a box like this, and then they show the colors on top that they are and the color that they shift to. This one is a brownish, if I can open it. How did I open it before? It's a brown color that shifts to, it's got like the green duochrome in it. This is the packaging. It's got the roses that's on most of her packaging, and it has a mirror inside. And then it comes with a little sponge applicator, and that is the color right there. Oops. These are water activated, so using them wet is the best way to use them because they shift better, I guess. But I'll show swatches in a minute. And then I got the blue one that shifts to purple. The only one I didn't order was the purple one because I figure I have a bajillion purple eyeshadows. So that is what that one looks like. Hopefully the camera's going to pick it up when I swatch them, the shade shifting. So let me, what did I do? I'll grab Fix Plus and just moisten the little, so I'm going to show you it dry, because yes, you can use them dry too. You can definitely see the greenish tone to it. And like all of her eyeshadows, super pigmented. So it's a reddish brown, and you can see in the sun, oh yeah, that one's actually showing up good. Kind of the green shift. It's very similar to, there's a lot of eyeshadows that are like this. What do you call it? In the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild, this color at the bottom, that's that kind of duochrome brownish. Very close to it. But that one's, once you put it on, the color, the greenish doesn't show up as much, and it's more of a reddish brown. This is the Wet n Wild one, and this is the Kat Von D one. And I know this one has been called a dupe for the MAC Club eyeshadow, I think it's called. I don't know. But yeah, I will get rid of the Wet n Wild one because I'm talking about this one right now. So I'm going to take the moist eyeshadow sponge. On the back it says you can keep layering it to get different effects. I actually like it better dry than using it wet. I haven't tested them out on my eyes at all yet, so on the bottom is the dry one and the top is the wet one, so you can see what different effects it gives you. I do like it better dry than wet. So that's the On the Road color, Stockholm one. Did I even tell you the name of this one? I don't think I did. So this is a light blue, but it's super pigmented, and it shifts to like a pearly purple in the light. This one doesn't show up quite as good as the other one did. But most colors like this end up being very sheer, but this one is really pigmented. That's just one swipe of it, wiping my finger off on my hand. And then I will try, uh-oh, what did I do with them? This is interesting because this one actually looks better wet than it does dry because you can see the color shift much better. So I don't know, these are kind of weird. The top swatch is the wet one where you can see the purple color shift much better, and the bottom is the dry. So I like this one better wet and the on the road one again better dry. I don't know, these are kind of weird eyeshadows. But those are the two color shift ones, that shade shifter ones they're called, that I had to show you. I'll do swatches of the orange one when the unbroken one comes in. And then she has two new mini eyeshadow palettes, which are, they come in this cool red metallic packaging. This one is Starstruck. It's got like an eyeball on it, and then this one is Star-Crossed. So the Starstruck one, it's black with red design on it, and this one has more neutral, I guess. There is, wait, I can never figure out how these are supposed to be. Fallen, Pagan Poetry, Unrequited, and Hermit. So it's like a light shimmery brown, golden brown almost. That's the Fallen one. Pagan Poetry is a dark shimmery brown. Unrequited is a bright yellow gold. And Hermit is a metallic red, which kind of reminds me of the red that was in her holiday palette last year. All super pigmented colors. And then Star-Crossed are all totally different colors. The packaging is a little different. Still has an eyeball, but it's a different eyeball. And this one has more like purples. Well, there's one purple. It's these type of shades. There is, let me see, I want to read them right again. Hyper Ballad, which is like a steel gray, and Ocean Size, which is a super pigmented blue. I used this palette the other day and was not expecting it to be so pigmented. And then there's Scandinavian, which is a really pretty taupe color, and Villa, which I'm sure is named after the singer from Him, which is a like maroon, well, not really maroon, but it's a really dark purple. So, Hyper Ballad, the silver, Ocean Size, which is the blue, Scandinavian, which is a really pretty taupe color, and the Villa one, which is purple. So this palette I really love. That all the colors work well together, put it that way. And I'm not sure why she's making mini palettes all the time now. Like, that could have easily been a full-size palette, the two of them together. The other mini palettes that she had, the Little Saint and Little Sinner, are only, I think they're $15 now if you want to check them out on the Sephora site. The nail polishes are finally on the site for $7, and what else was it? There was something else that was cheap. Some of the pigments, I think, are only $7 on there now, and I know people were asking me because I found a few of them for like $3 at the Sephora inside JCPenney. So they're $7 on the website, which isn't too bad. It's better than the 12 that they were before. But that is it for this new stuff video. I'll show the other shade shifter shadow when it finally comes in. This way. But that's it for now, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.